Good evening, all of you. Now, one more thing regard to how many questions should be attempted for the prelims or to clear the prelims. How many number of attempts must be given? So, how many of you have this doubt with regard to how many number of attempts we must be given for the prelims? How many attempts, like out of 100 questions, how many attempts must be given for the prelims in order to clear this examination? This is the common doubt that everybody of you will be feeling, or every one of you have that in your minds. Now I will tell you in a calculation method how many attempts that we must prioritize. Like for example, you can see a data here, a statistical data which says that if any person of you have 100% accuracy, that means whatever the questions you have attempted or solved, those questions must be true. That means 100%. That means if you have given 50 number of questions attempts, if you have attempted 50 number of questions out of 100, 50 must be rights. If you get the 50 number of rights, you will get the score of 100. Or if you can, the maximum you can try, if you have a 100% accuracy, is the 60 within 2 hours of time. So 60, if you score 60, you can achieve 120. But in the case of UPSC prelims, nobody will have the 100% accuracy. That is a reality. In the case of reality, in particular to the UPSC prelims, nobody has this 100% accuracy in their prelims. 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 questions may be wrong. That's fine. 100% accuracy will never work in the prelims. That means our attempts must be more than 50 or more than 60. If you are attempting the number of questions below 50, it's never work. So in the case of 100% accuracy, which is possible, but in reality, 100% accuracy is nobody which is possible, especially in the case of UPSC prelim. The questions are, some of the questions will come, we might not be hear about, we might not be familiar with that. That kind of question also will be coming when we attempt the prelims. So then we can take 90% accuracy. Some of you might have this 90% of the accuracy. That means out of the 60 number of attempts, if you have given for the prelims, 54 will be the right and 6 will be the wrong. So that means if you calculate in the mathematics in the CSAT paper also, in the percentage, I hope you have studied the percentage. Like if you have a 90% accuracy, means that out of the 100 questions, you have attempted the 60 number of questions. Out of the 60 number of questions, you got 54 right answers and 6 wrong. That in the UPSC prelims, we have negative mark. We have negative mark, that is 2/3 of the mark. 2/3 of that is 0.66. So if you calculate the mark, if you have a 90% accuracy, if you got a 54 right and 6 wrong, your score will be 104. Again, there is a higher chances. If you have compared the cutoff, the normal cutoff or average cutoff of the UPSC, there is a higher chances you will pass. You can go maximum 70. If you have attempted 70 number of questions, your accuracy will be, if the 90% you will get 63, you must get 63% and 70 wrong to clear this examination maximum. Your score will be 121. Next to the case, 80% of the accuracy. You have to increase your attempt to 70, 80. How many if you have like given attempt around 70, 80 in your ACS test series? That's good. So that means like 70, 80 number of questions must be attempted if your accuracy is 80%. That means out of 70, you must get at least 56 right answers and 40 will be the wrong answer. You can score around 102.67. 102.67 mark you will get. There is again a chances that you will clear. Then 70%, you can take 70%. If your accuracy is 70%, you have to increase your attempt to 80 and 90. Now out of 100, that means your accuracy is 70%. Then you have to increase your attempt to 80 and 90, where if you are attempted 80, 56 must be the right and 24 will be the wrong. Your score will be 96 to 108. Here also there is a higher chances, if the exam is difficult, then the higher chances you will clear this examination. But the borderline or the maybe fail or maybe pass. So we cannot confirm that whether we'll clear or not. This is the where the 60% accuracy is coming. 60% accuracy. If you have a 60% accuracy, you have to increase your attempt to 90 or 100, all of the questions. If your accuracy of the 60%, 90, out of 90, you will get at least, you must get at least 54 right answers and 36 wrong. Your score will be 84. Very difficult. A moderate, if the exam is tough, this can be happen. But 84 is a border. But the maximum you can go, if you are attempted 100, increase your attempt, your score again improving. That means if you increase your attempt to 100, your score is improving with a 60% accuracy, that is 93.33, can pass in this exam. So that means below if your accuracy is below 50% or 60%, there is a higher chances that we will fail. So that means you have to check your, like all the ACS test series score. Everybody, all of you have to check your score in your ACS test series, whether it is subject-wise test, whether it is the previous test series of the 50 questions. You have to check the full test series of the ACS. How many attempts you have been given, like how many number of the attempts you have given. Out of that, how many rights you got, how many wrong were there. Accordingly, you have to identify, analyze yourself, what is your accuracy level. All of you have to understand and identify your accuracy level, whether you are below like this accuracy of 90%, 80%, 70%, 60%, 50%, 40%, like that. If you are below 60% accuracy, you have to revise a lot and practice question, number of questions, more questions. If your accuracy 60% and above is fine, but your score will be not up to this mark of 90 or 100. How many if you have scored 90 above on the constantly 90, but if you are below 90, your accuracy might be 60, but your number of attempt will be less. That means you might be giving attempt at 50 or 60 or 70, but your percentage of the accuracy may be 60% or 70%. Because of reducing the attempt, your score is going down, because then there is a negative mark and you have to calculate the accuracy. If your accuracy is little bit better, like 70 and 60%, you must have to attempt around 80, 90. I will share the PPT. You can analyze your accuracy level. Accordingly, you have to practice your previous question, any of the previous ACS test series. If you have joined any other test series also, you can check your accuracy level. If you increase the attempts, there is a higher chances that your score will improve and you can clear this examination. That's why many of the toppers and even those achievers always tell them that increase your attempts. That means increasing attempt never like reduce your score. It's actually improve your score. Even though if you're attempting more, you are learning actually in the process. Through learning also, there is a higher chances you will get much good score in the prelims examination.